And one thing's for sure, once you turn them cameras on, record, you better be ready with something for the folks right here on my take on home and garden. Folks, I hear you in the comments chomping at the bit, wanting some fall. Then I have other ones cracking the whip. Don't start fall yet. I want to tell everybody, we are 10 days later than last year. I've tried to put it off a little bit, and I agree. If we don't get going, it'll be here, nobody's going to watch. Nobody cares after it's here. That's why a show has to be ahead to show people something and give them ideas. Let's have a blast. We're going to put in some filler. Now it could be different things that you have. You know I like the pine because I'm going to use it all year, especially for what's coming. Christmas time. So pine bunches are always around. This is just to give kind of an oasis for things to pick into. So here's my first thought for you. I want it different this year. I want it to be glorious and conform to everybody's taste somehow. But right away, right off the bat, when you say basket, this is like you took a walk with your sweetheart or your lover in the meadow and you picked a basket full of fall. Okay? That's what I want it to look like. That's what it should look like. Now we have other baskets to do, so let's get going. I'm going to start out with, I think, something really different. And that is the eucalyptus that you saw, that Angela found the last time we went to Joann's. Now we're just going to put in a branch at each end. We're going to establish our overall length, like you hear me talk. Things are a tad crowded, but I like to have everything out that I have available. You know that. All right, that's not enough, Jeff. Keep going. Quit talking. Do more work. Okay. Here are some glorious multicolored leaves. We're just going to layer in behind, down and low, behind that. Alrighty. Now we're going to use another kind of a filler because we don't want to lose all our flowers down in there. Alright. Well, I'll tell you, I got two more of these. This is a big basket, and it's gonna eat them up. You know that. Let's do another bottom level, bottom row, if you will, of that eucalyptus. Okay. Really green and mundane and not too exciting yet. Don't worry about that. We're gonna change that right now. We're going to take probably the most orange I have in the house in these maple leaves here. Trying to find the same size. Okay. Just to keep a formal balance, I want the same size. I'm going to pick one in here, again in the back and kind of in between those two different branches. We're going to do that on each end. Okay, this gives you some formal balance. Even though a basket is really not very formal. It's very countrified, frankly, right? country fried, not country fried. We'll get another one, little one in the front. Okay, now my biggest headache here is to fill without losing what I call my best stuff. Could we possibly have some giant dahlia in our basket? Some of you are thinking, good heavens, who would pick those with that color leaf? We're gonna turn them up so we can see the beautiful face of them. And you see we're gonna build here and we're gonna start crowning our basket around like this. This eucalyptus I'd call like a intermediate piece, and maybe that will come up in the middle. And we're gonna just go just above our handle. What else have we got? We could have a little Tuscan flavor with some olives. Maybe our basket was picked over in Italia. Wouldn't mind that at all. We got 2 in the front low, and I'd like 2 in the back high. And of course I'm only finding 3 right now. Now I got my handy, who in the world needs a stem like that? I could hang my socks on there to dry. Let's take this cool turning crabapple or persimmon branch, and we'll go up in the middle with that too, and kind of counter. You know, it's awkward at first till we start getting control of our basket. Here's some fern. I like this brushy fern that's changing. We'll get that in the middle, and that's gonna help us start holding our stuff up too. We might be ready for a pumpkin or 2. Is it? That's not too big, is it? All right, now you know, along with him, we went different. So we sure got that this year. Look at this. We got different. And we're gonna make a little grouping. Maybe in the back like that. Here's some really good, oh man, it's just fun digging in. Digging in to stuff you haven't seen in a while. Oh, these are too good. Look at the color and the shape. These I'm dying to use, and they're too good. Something like this, I don't want to cut it up. So I think, you know, it's stunning by itself. I think I'm gonna kind of just lace that over the top of what we have. In the back a touch. Let's see how we're doing. Oh man, that is too good. We got some, okay, this will help. Be diverse. And some oak leaf. I want to pull up that olive a little bit. I'm just sweating it here. I just feel like I'm under the gun. You wouldn't even believe it. I just filmed 2 different stores because this is coming out on a Friday, and the next 2 Fridays are going to be shop with me in ultra good, super incredible vintage and antique stores. So that's why I'm sweating. I want to use this cool oak, and let's notice how that breaks that bunch up just by putting it in front of it here. Now, you know, we're not lame around here, so we're going to have plenty of cute things to go in our basket. The economy might be tough, but that's why we save and buy all year and when we can. I like that different color. Oh my goodness, this is getting cute again. All right, more leaves. Little more fill underneath and behind. What I want to do, of course, is fill in any holes around the basket. And then we're going to get those pieces in that just send it to the moon. I hate even mentioning these because I will not find any. If this gets out, I won't find them. I love this turning ostrich fern. This is superb for this time of year, and we want that pronounced and possibly be the farthest point and statement in our fall basket, like that. Now fear not, because when I remove everything, we're going to show you all around and you're going to be able to see the whole piece the way I imagined it. Now this lavender is incredible. See, it's quite long, so I'm going to tuck it under and take it to the front. Again, formal balance, one on each. I do what I do on the left, I do on the right. But I'm not gonna, like you see with the pumpkins and gourds, I don't want them exact. That's not realistic and it's not good. So don't try to do that. And I want to counter some of this with a creamy giant dahlia. And we're going to knock down that violet and orange with those. You see how I can still get that stem way under? No problem. Keep all them faces happy and uncovered and you'll be doing good. More highlighting tones. I need that color mix here and there. I want my Scottish thistle. I want. And this little devil is going to be the crowning, cutest piece here, I hope, in the middle. There's only one. So here's where we start drifting off formal balance like I talk. We can keep that going for a while if you like. I try to not bury anything I use, but sometimes, you know, you're gonna do a little bit of it. If you didn't, you're not gonna look full. Okay, it's gonna look funny and goofy if it's not full for you. Man, I just love the way those stick up and pop. I'm going to counter this with, I only have one of these, see? So this is how I'm going to counter that. There's two pieces, but it's only one full stem. See how that works. Here's a cute lavender Timothy. Oh man, I think we're going to maybe go a little higher with him. Come in there. We got another kind. Put him down below. Another in the front. And you thought we were done. We're not done. Look at this. Where can we do white and how about a cabbage? Too cute, folks, to have a head of cabbage. Yeah. Let's get him and a couple more of these. And build that so we just look, tuck in a multicolored oak here in the middle and the front. Look at this now. And again, our goal is to look full and robust. Gotta love it. Oh boy, wait a minute. Oh, look here, there's another element. There's a creamy white sunflower. Could probably do with a couple of them. Real cute. Brilliant orange. You know I gotta fit in a couple more things. I gotta have a spot for this crab apple. It's too good. Now we're approaching finish because things are gonna get buried if we don't. But that's okay. We're almost there. I sure like that dogwood and I want that other one. I know there's another one. Ooh. Sometimes it's funny looking at it upside down and backwards because I'm trying to show you what I call the major side, you know, this side, but it's going to be pretty all the way around. Creamy. I think there's a spot right there. I'm looking for weighted balance and color balance. If you've been with us, you know how I think about it. Man, is there room for these? Probably not. Them big crab apple. But you know what? Guess what? I just saw there is another set of those acorns I needed. This might, oh, right by that acorn leaf. Okay. And on this side, but we're not going to bury our beautiful burgundy. But we want to see everything. It gets busy. Man, I'm just so close. I think Mr. Flat Tire Pumpkin is getting lost there. So, what's that tell you? We need bigger. Oh, folks. Getting close. I got some lavender picks I'd like to send in like this. Pretty much straight up. And here's a cream colored sunflower for this side. Now I can't believe it, but there's something that I have not used yet. And that's this. The baby's breath in that creamy, toasty color for fall. I'm going to take a look at this and I'm convinced I'm going to take and clear off all the trays, and I'll probably certainly have to take you and show you all around. So folks, thanks for coming by today. If you liked our basket for fall, give us a like or share a comment. Send a pal over. We'll be back. Have a nice weekend. A lot more fun to come. Monday and Wednesday, decorate with me. And Friday is Return to Dunn's Attic. They have 2 stores now. The second store has a Christmas room. And we're going there too. That'll be the next Friday after that. Just a ton of fun coming. Take care, be good. Until the next unbelievable, over the top, inspiring decorator and decor and collector video. See you Monday.